Hey everyone, appreciate you watching the Host Camper channel. Just gonna go over this build we did this winter. This was a dream that probably shouldn't have come to fruition, but I can't help but try to fix everything I see that needs fixing when it comes to Jeeps. Wife calls me the Jeep rescuer, but you know, can't afford a horse, so I was a rescue a Jeep. Let's take a look at it. So, what you're seeing there, it's a 2004 TJ LJ, or long wheelbase TJ. It's 10 inches longer or 15 inches longer, something like that. Biggest difference I've ever told people is between that fender and that back door, so it gives it the extra leg room and the extra trunk space. But enough about what it is, let's look at what we did to it. So it started off with a blown motor, pretty rough frame, and we started there and continued on. So down here, you see the fun stuff we did. We went ahead and sourced us a nice 30-year-old-ish high pinion Dana 30. Sadly, she's never put these in the Wranglers. They only put them in, oh, I don't know, I think all the Cherokees right up until about 99-ish. It's a stronger gear because it's a reverse rotation, so there's just less bind on the actual ring gear. And since these are a small, you know, 7.5-inch ring gear, or if they're even that, 7.25, just gives you a little extra strength when you're going to run big tires like we got here. These are 35-inch Coopers. Strengthen that also, you can kind of see we did a JCR off-road axle truss. And the best improvement I think you can do to any Jeep is getting these chrome alley axle shafts. Dana Spicer U-joints, twice as strong as a stock shaft, so hopefully the stupid stuff we do will keep them in place. Up here, we did a nice off-road bumper with some clevis points and hook points. Used the Rough Country 9,500 pound. This is a waterproof winch. I say it's always worth getting the waterproof because people just leave these things on their Jeeps sitting out in the rain. Get the waterproof one. You're going to be happy in the long run. And the synthetic rope. This is a new winch by Rough Country. In no way am I sponsored. But you know, if they like what they see, maybe they'll throw me a bone. But yeah, synthetic line again. Stronger, safer, better way to go. Then we did some flat fenders. Stock fenders, we're getting a couple rust scabs. That's always the easiest, just to put something different on. Little LED turn signals. Another thing from Rough Country, we got their 4.5-inch short arm kit. Pretty easy to install. Done a few. You know, there's new lower control arms front and rear that come with it. Then moving back to the frame that you're looking at here. This was completely, you know, typical Michigan Jeep. The bottom of the frame was almost non-existent. Bought some recaps or safety caps, whatever you want to call them. Box that all in good and strong. Hopefully stronger than it ever was. Walking around with the back, we got our full-size spare. Put on a Smittybilt swing-away tire carrier, which is nice because keep that weight off the tailgate. Another common nastiness point for Jeeps is these tailgates to rot out. We got a nice pre-painted to match tailgate off the good old interwebs on eBay. And all around, she's come out to be a pretty good Jeep. It's got a strong running rebuilt 4-liter in it now. 48 gears front and rear. It's got this factory Dana 44, which, you know, for if you're running 37-inch and smaller tires, is great axle. And then Spartan locker in the front, and that stock Dana 44 is what they call a true track or something of that nature. It's basically a limited slip. I've had them before. They work decent. Not quite a full locker, but you certainly get you know, better grip than an open diff. So keep an eye out, see where this thing comes. We just put a new windshield in it today too, but she ain't done yet. They never are. That's kind of a silly word with Jeeps, is done. But she's come a long way from when we brought her home on the trailer in December. And yeah, appreciate you taking a look. I certainly enjoy doing it. You know, it's kind of a recovery thing for me. I just like to keep my hands busy and love Jeeps, so why not just waste my time on these and money? So appreciate you taking a look. See you soon.